What's up, Dragon Brood? Today we're doing something fun and a little different, but we played this type of deck. I don't know if we played it in Standard 2022, but I know we played it the season before that. But this is Gruul Landfall. Not necessarily just a heavy aggro landfall. We are doing some fun stuff with the class cards and really kind of just going off and seeing if we can make this work. The format's definitely different than the last time we played it, but I think we can make it work this time, and it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. Probably going to be a lot of complicated game states, and really probably going to be a lot of close calls, and we're probably going to be pushing it to the limit to have some good comeback games, but you know what? It's going to be worth it. Let's do it. Quick reminder, if you haven't, please remember to check out shop.ultrapro.com to get all your gaming supply needs. And if you see anything you like there and you don't want to buy it through the website, but you want to support your local store, just take the name and item number to your local store, order it through them, and it's all good. Everybody wins, and Ultra Pro supports that too. All right. So starting at the top of this list, we were talking about in the opener there, class cards. We're going with Druid class here. And this is every time we play a land, we get to gain a life. You can then level 2, play an additional land each turn. And then level 3, you get to turn a land into a creature that's size equal to the number of lands you control. Now, this is actually good and a really key part of this, obviously, because we're trying to play lands. That's what we want to do here. That's what we're calling a landfall deck. Which means we also have Lotus Cobra because, well, landfall. We're sticking with the theme. And this is a good way to get mana, especially when you can play extra lands each turn. It really lets you kind of ramp up the ramping, if you will. We're playing Tangled Florahedron because it makes mana, or it can also be a land. And that's one of the things about this deck. We do need a lot of mana. So the DFCs, or the double face cards, are all very, very good for this deck. Then we're playing Valakut Exploration. This is one of the other key pieces. Every time you play a land, you get to reveal the top card, and you can play it that turn. If not, at the end of the turn, it's worth a point of damage to your opponent. So this is actually really, really good, especially in multiples, and you can kind of just chain off, especially when you're looking for lands late. It can do a lot of things for you, but it's a little tricky because you have to decide, can you take a turn off to play that just to set something up for later. We're playing 2 Field Trip, and this is mostly to give us access to the wish board, whether that's a need to go find more land, or just to remove something, or maybe get some extra creatures. So this is like our flex spot, but almost feels a bit necessary. Playing 2 Scoot Swarms, and the Scoot Swarm, I know a lot of people are like, Scoot Swarm, you should be playing at Landfall. You don't need that many, because the reality is you don't want to get it early. You do have ways to see extra cards with stuff like Valakut Exploration. So, I mean, at best, maybe you want 3, but it's not a card you want 4 of. Because, like I said, you don't want it early. You want it on turns, I don't know, 4, 5, 6, maybe even 5 on, honestly. Not even turn 4 most of the time. You want it 5 plus after you're able to hit that 6th land or whatever and really start ramping up the number of tokens. We're playing Eska's Chariot because it's just good. It makes a bunch of creatures. It buys us time. But the biggest thing really is it buys us time. That's really the thing. Because with this, there's a lot of setup. So anything you can do to get multiple creatures, or if you just get a good start, get some things out of the way, can start turning it around and attacking with it, that's good too. Now, we'll say, you're seeing a list here where we played, I believe, the first couple of games without Burn Down the House in there, and then I added them after that. But this is actually really worth it. I really like this card quite a lot in here. Almost good enough to play 3 of them. There is the downside that we are playing Wrenn and 7, so we can hit our own Planeswalkers. But if we're in a situation where we just need to wipe the board, we're actually totally okay with doing that. Wrenn and 7 most of the time in here is good for like 1 activation, maybe 2, and it's usually to be able to go find lands more than anything else. So if Wrenn and 7 dies, we're kind of okay with that. I do also like the other side of it, that we can go ahead and play Devils with it, so we can actually block, deal damage. Kind of gives us a little bit of an out depending on how the game's going. So I do like the flexibility of it here. Now, will we get rid of some of our own creatures? Sure, but we don't play that many creatures anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. But it's a good way to just kind of buy us some time more than anything else. And then we have 2 Ancient Green Wardens. This is just a late game card that doubles up all your landfall triggers. So love that. Nothing to complain about. I'm not sure how many more we play. I would say, though, good note to remember here, it does have reach. So being a 5/7 reach means you can block just about all the dragons that are going to be coming at you. And then we have 3 Storm the Festival because, well, if you can just find some of the key pieces in duplicate and you don't have to do a lot for them, then yeah, we're going to Storm the Festival. Also, late in the game, there's a lot of times you are going to have 10 plus mana, and this is just a way to find things and start sealing up the victory. And then we have some other kind of odds and ends double face cards. We have Turn Timber Symbiosis, which can help us find a card late. We have Shadow Skull Smashing to deal damage and remove creatures. And then we just have a bunch of lands. So we have 2 mountains, 7 forests, 2 Lair of the Hydra, 4 Cragcrown Pathway, 2 Rock Fall Veil, 2 Evolving Wilds, 1 Field of Ruin. You don't really want more Evolving Wilds because you can get in situations with the Green Warden where you can already play it out of the graveyard. You also aren't going to have a ton of basics, right? In between this and you have Field Trip, you're already kind of looking for basics multiple ways. So you don't want to get caught where you just have it and can't get anything with it. However, I will say, with Green Warden, if you don't have nothing else in the yard, like you can't just keep playing it even without finding anything. You fail to find and just replay it. So that's kind of cool too. But yeah, overall, this is pretty cool. It plays a bit differently. But you know what? Why don't you go ahead and watch the games? We'll talk about it at the wrap up on the backside, and we'll have a card spotlight for you. Sadly, I think I have to play this first, because if we play this and then we don't draw a forest, like we wouldn't even be able to play our Lotus Cobra. So let's just run a Cobra out there. If Cobra lives, we can play a Chariot. Okay, Cobra's gonna live. So yeah, we go ahead and get green. Then we'll Chariot up. And we'll pass. Ah, so this is more werewolf type action. Good to know. Our turn. Okay. This is interesting because we could kill Tovalar here. Right? Because we can make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we do that because the next turn we can Green Warden with this in play. Yeah. I think that's what we do here. Get green. We'll use all of this for 3. Take that duder out. I could have also, like, attacked first with Chariot just to see what the opponent does. But the odds were pretty high that they probably wouldn't block it there. Alright, opponent just gave up. Ooh, what do we do with it? I guess we have to keep this. But man, this could... I like these hands better when they have mana creatures. Alright, maybe that'll help. But if not, we are in a lot of trouble. Oh yeah, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. And they're just playing a pack leader. They're just coming straight out the gate with it. Alright, well, we're just going to do this and hope, I guess. I mean, if it dies, it dies. We're dead anyway. Which is a shame, because had we been on the play against this might have been a better situation. But we're not, so it's not great. Opponent has at least 3 mana, probably 4 here. We're not really looking to block anything just yet. Opponent gets a bunch of damage in. Player tracker. Okay. Tracker's not bad. Tracker is not bad. Sadly, I have to take damage here. I think our only real play is to play the Chariot. Man, opponent, why did you have to have a Jaspera Sentinel this game? If you didn't have that, we'd have been close. Now we're in a lot of danger that I don't know if we can recover from. Because really, we only have 1 tapped land in our hand. I might even consider just blocking with The cat's here and not even activating Chariot. Oh, really? Huh. Opponent doesn't want to put anything else at risk here. Alright. This is interesting. This says her hand has no bonuses, no combat tricks, no nothing. Because they weren't willing to attack with anything else. Knowing that I could just make a 4/4. Okay, but you could have done that anyway.
As if they were my home.
Okay, so what are we looking to do here? Just make another Chariot? I mean, because either way, I'm only going to end up with 4 mana. Man, I just need to survive long enough to get the Scoot Swarm in play. Man, I feel like if we could get there, we'd be so close. So close. We need to get to 2 more land, though. Yeah, we do want to play this. And we'll just keep this one. And we'll pass. Alright, let's see what we can do. We're not at a lot of life, so we don't have that much wiggle room here. Opponent did find some lands. So yeah, so we're just playing a Gruul Aggro list, it looks like. They're debating what they can attack with. Alright, let's see how many things get in there. Oh, now they are attacking with the wolf. Okay. I guess they're deciding they could pay for the wolf here and be okay. Alright, I guess this is the best we can do. Alright, so they are spending the mana to do that. That's somewhat of a good sign, though. They still have access to a lot of mana here. Alright. I mean, hell, this might be their Chariot. No, because that's only 3. They don't have access to 4. Ooh, another tracker, though. That ain't bad. That's a real card. Yeah. So close, but so very far away. Oh, boy. Alright. So we could play a land. Well, we could Scoot Swarm land, right? That gives us at least 2 blockers. Or we could block something with Chariot. The next turn, we could... Hey, Zach, thanks for liking the stream. So the next turn, we'd be able to put a Florahedron into play. It's still not going to keep us alive, though. At least I don't think it does. Oh, boy. This is not easy. I mean, if we play a Druid class, we could follow up with putting a land into play. We could play a Florahedron, but then we're going to have to block with the Florahedron. Yeah, I guess this is all we can do, sadly. Man, no, I needed more untapped lands to function here. We just didn't get them. Almost all of our lands were tapped lands this game. I mean... see, I can't even get away with playing this. If we do, we have to top deck a land. That's the problem here. Oh, gosh. This sucks. This is so bad. This is so bad. I'm trying to think. Okay, let's say I block here, block here. We take 3. I mean... Alright, I'm going to do this. We're just going to hope we live somehow. We probably died at like 20 things. But I'm just going to press my luck. I mean, there's just not a lot we could do here. I mean, I guess I could have played Druid class. No, if I did it in that order, it wouldn't have worked. Oh, that's not true. I could have got 1 point out of this. Because I could have Druid class, get the 1 green, play Scoot Swarm, then put a land into play tapped. Would that have worked? I might have been able to do that. No, I wouldn't, because that land tapped would have been the other green. So yeah, that doesn't work, actually. Okay. Oh, gosh. Can we go to 1? Oh, gosh. I don't know that we can. But I don't know what they're playing. I mean, I guess they could be playing, like, Snakeskin Veil? Ugh. Alright. I'm gonna risk it. If they have it, we die. Alright, no Snakeskin Veil. Shock? I mean, they have 4 cards. It could be a lot of things. Alright, another tracker. That's not so bad, all things considered. Okay. Let's play this. We're hoping to just find lands here. Here's hoping. Come on, be a land. Be a land. Be a land, please. There we go. That'll help. I guess it doesn't matter what color we make this, because we actually have to activate this. The only relevant thing we can do. Play this one on green. I guess we have plenty of green. Oh, we're gonna lose the Ren in 7. Alright. Okay, well, we did the best we could. Okay. Man, we desperately need our top card to still be a land here. We need so many things to still go right. We're not dead, though. And we can give up, I guess, like 3 blockers if necessary. Now, admittedly, if they get, like, Goldspan Dragon or something, we just die. So we know that. And they drew a bunch of cards, so, I mean, it's very possible. But, you know, worst case scenario, we could make like a 6/6, 7/7 next turn. Oh, they said light up the night. Well, then, yeah, we're dead. Like, good job, opponent. Alright, we'll keep this. See how it plays out. If the opponent's into that. The little Ren avatar looks kind of evil. Which is funny, because apparently Ren is actually supposed to be a very, like, friendly, sympathetic character or whatever. But man, Ren looks scary. Alright, there's a pack leader. We get a life. We play this. Okay. So far, so good. I think we just Chariot next turn. I know we're going to eat a bunch of damage, and that's okay. Oh, another Druid class. Gosh, dang it. Ah, damn. I feel like we kind of gotta. Yeah. The life gain's going to be too much. I mean, and we're going to take a big hit here, because I'm assuming they have at least one fight spell of some kind that's going to take out the Cobra. Yep. We're okay with that, though. That was to be expected. So we take our 8, go to 8, and then hope to find a land. Like, that's what this turn is. Can we find a land in our next 2 cards? I was hoping the opponent would tap out and play something there. Alright. I was hoping to get 3 things with this burn down the house, but no such luck. I mean, the problem here is we can burn down, but then they get the 4/4 back because they didn't tap the mana. So it's not really in our best interest to do it. So, I mean, we can Chariot, try to prevent some damage, then see if we can get a little more off with that next turn. And then we just pass, because we can't really do anything else here. Okay. But yeah, if they had tapped one more land or something, like, you know, played some other creature. Oh, that sucks. Now we're not going to be able to burn down. Yep. That definitely hurts. Oh, they just fought, though. They didn't put the counters on it. Never mind. They didn't have enough mana. So we're still kind of in the same situation. Unless they have another one here and make that a 6/6 and fight, which they very well could. Alright, we'll block and prevent some damage. We don't get too low here. But now we have to worry about the fact that they have the Snowlands to activate Faceless Haven. Okay, that's like the best thing we could have hoped for here, all things considered. Alright, so we're gonna do that. Deal 5 damage to each creature. And then we're gonna gain 2. Alright, and here's hoping we get something good from Storm the Festival. Like, this is kind of what we're down to. Alright, they got a Wrenn and 7. So we're gonna be dead next turn if we don't get something good here. Going to 4. Alright, how bad is it? Or do we need our own Wrenn and 7? Trying to think what makes this good for us, but right now I don't know what that would be. Opponent drew very well. That is a land, which gets us at least 2 life. Alright, well, let's see what we got here. Might still be dead. Scoot Swarm and Evolving Wilds. Hold on. That changes things quite a bit now, doesn't it? So we'll take the Scoot Swarm and actually, hold on. Ooh, we could get rid of a Faceless Haven. Nah, we don't have the mana though. Never mind. Alright. That was a pretty big get, especially since we're going to get the triggers off of the Druid class to gain the life. So that's something big here. We haven't played a land for the turn, I don't believe, so we still get that. Ah, dang it. We were so close. We were so close. Almost made it happen. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Almost. Almost. All right. Whew. All right, well, we have at least one land to play next turn. We're going to do some chump blocking. Nothing they have has trample at the moment except for a troll that they can make, but doesn't exist at the moment. That does have trample and will be a problem on future turns, but that's a problem for future us to deal with, not current us. Alright, something's going to get some counters.
We can foster much.
And that just gives vigilance, right? Yeah, okay.
We will help you find safe ground.
Man, I've been playing from the back foot the whole time, but it's exciting because, like, we're still in this. Like, we're still in it. The bad part here, though, is kind of trying to decide... Well, no, because I have to split my blocks here. I was thinking I might want to gang up and block, but I'd have to give up too much. Alright, we still need to draw a land off the top. Okay. We're a long way from being out of the woods here. But if we can get back-to-back lands here, or at least a land out of our next two cards to go with the one in hand, we could be okay. That counts. I will take it. That is humongous. Oh, perfect. Perfect, perfect. Let's go ahead and activate one of these. Or level up, I guess. I'll use this, because if we can hold lands in hand, we guarantee we get triggers next turn. Oh, and another Druid class. Yes, I will take that. I will play the land now and not even care. Because then we get 3 triggers, and we get something else off of this, maybe? And then we have this to play next turn now? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Yeah, alright. Yeah, let's do it. And now we have enough that we can try to win next turn. I can't play that one, can I? Nope. Okay. Is that I don't know how we die from 17, but we'll see if they can do it. All right. Professor is going to be an 8-7. Oh, no, it gets 2 counters, so 7-6. And this is a big win against Mono Green, drawing as well as the opponent did. All right, going to make another big body.
Woods is made manifest.
I mean, you're at 15. You can block currently 5 things. Yep, you can do that. I mean, I could kill the Gnarl Professor just for sport, I guess. Three, 4, 5, 6. Because we can. I mean, there is possibility they have something that gives stuff extra trample damage, but if they do, they do. If we die, we die. Nope, we win. Opponent goes first. We will keep this hand. Ooh, Delver of Secrets. We might not be able to race a Delver of Secrets. That could be a real problem. It magically did not flip. Alright, well, we will take our 1. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and start rolling these out, because I feel like that's kind of where we need to be. So next turn we can play Cobra, play a land. It did not flip again. Very unfortunate for the opponent. the rest. You get choices. Stop in a chariot. Sounds good. Are we going to assume that's a counter for our druid class? Because of the type of deck it is, that could also very well... they might just have a Gerarius disruption here. Not sure how I feel about that. Alright. If you got it, you got it. Huh. What's going on? Maybe? Or maybe that one gets countered. Nope. I thought maybe they had a kill card for Lotus Cobra and they wanted to counter the Druid class. Oh, it's just drawing cards. Okay, sure. It's a thing, I suppose. Alright, this game has already progressed in a way I did not expect. I could have killed the Delver, I suppose, but it's not flipping anyway, apparently. Well, now. Okay, so I kind of want to play this in tapped first. But... Mostly because if they respond by killing the Cobra, like, it would suck. But, I mean, I guess if they do, they do. They don't have anything. Okay, weird. Then what the hell's going on, opponent? I don't know what's happening. And it's very unnerving. So I could put this in tapped. Get a green. Put this one in untapped. Get 2 colors. Play this. Alright, sure. Get green. Get red. Play this. Weird, what are those cards? Like, what do you... I don't even know what's happening. I don't even know what's happening. Like, they don't have counters. They don't have any kill cards. They're not flipping Delver. So they're not drawing spells. Unless their hand's just all land? Okay, that makes sense. At least there's a lull. That's something.
You could have such power. Aren't I the generous one?
Ooh. That's interesting. Can't do anything with it, though. Alright. We go do this. Now, do I get this just to kill a Lolth? Probably not. We probably just go big. Ooh. We can't even cast that, can we? That's a disappointment. Actually, we can, because we can play another land. Okay. Oh, losing a Scoot Swarm there is a little bit tough. I mean, I guess we could just play the Scoot Swarm. I just feel like the opponent's been sitting on kill spells. Do a stream here on Facebook? No, I just stream either or. On Facebook or on Twitch. I don't do simul streams for a couple of reasons. One, just because of like contractual stuff with either site anytime you're an affiliate or partner. But the other is that I can't cleanly communicate with the streams at the same time. So it doesn't make a lot of sense to me to do that. Honestly, don't think simul streaming really benefits people unless they're doing like presentations, you know, where you just need to be speaking to a wide audience or whatever. Otherwise, I don't think you're really gaining anything from doing it personally. Ooh. This has to get countered, right? I mean... No!
your purpose. And
Oh
perhaps
my.
we can avoid violence.
Oh my. Oh crap. Uh, I kind of want to just get cards here. I mean, get lands. Since I can have all these triggers with the Valakut exploration and stuff. Even though getting a token's nice, but like I'm really confused about what the opponent's hand is here. I think we're plus they have Delver and these could attack in and kill it or whatever. I'm gonna go here. Ooh. Ooh. Never had that happen. That's awesome. Well, I guess we put in some untapped lands just in case we get the option of casting something. Get a red in case we need it. Ooh, another Ren and 7. That creates a little bit of drama. Now what do we do? I mean, we can play the second Ren and 7. I guess now we try to go for it.
We come to the fires, into the trees. They prepare for war.
Yeah. Actually, no, that's a mistake. I should have kept the other one up. Yeah, that's bad. Thanks for the follows, by the way. And the share. I mean, might as well. But yeah, I should have just tapped those instead. And then let them trade their spiders for the chariot, but it's all good. At least if they're doing this, I can now block with the... I mean, maybe their hand's just lost, now that I'm thinking about it. Lost and land. I don't know.
A gift my will cannot be denied.
I don't know how we're in this game. Like, this just went in a weird direction. I mean, they might sweep the board here. I don't know. Alright, there's the blood on the snow, which I'm assuming gets the Loth back. Yep. Oh, no, they didn't get the Loth. They just got the Delver. Really? Oh, they couldn't. They didn't have enough snowlands. Oh, well. Evolving Wilds. You don't suck. Oh, that Ancient Green Warden would have been sweet. Alright, so we have access to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 untapped lands already. This will be land 1 for the turn. Well, do we just burn down the house? Well, that would kill our Ren and 7 here, but we might have gotten what we need to get out of them. Actually, it doesn't matter. Let's do this. I think this is what we're looking to do. Oh, I'd have to activate the other one? Yeah, alright. I'm at 25 cards. We got a little ways to go. Let's see if there's any more forest in there. There are. Alright, opponent. It's on you, friend. And we know we have at least 6 triggers because we have this land and we have a... well, no, we have Field to Ruin, which can go get another forest too, so... We have 6. We just got to find one more land, which the Valakut explorations can find lands themselves. And being at 33, I don't think we're going to lose this.
Come closer, little thing.
I mean, Ren and 7's dead as a doorknob, but, you know. Or doornail, as they say, which is weird, because I don't know what a doornail is. But...
We are wilting.
well, that'll do it. Well, just for excitement's sake, I guess we could do it this way. And then we can just pass the turn. And look, we didn't even deck ourselves. So many triggers. What? Did that not kill him? I was one short? I swear I thought I had one more. I guess I got my graveyard and my actual exiled cards confused. I needed to play one more land. I mean, we're not going to die anyway here, but still.
To maintain balance.
Thought I had enough, but I forgot I played a land, which made the math bad. Yep, GG's opponent. Yep, big dog for you.
My faithful hound.
The opponent's deck seems like a bad Delver deck. Because there's... I don't know, I mean, I guess you have a lot of spells. You just had Planeswalkers and stuff in the way, I suppose. And now we pass. There you go. So yeah, overall the game's played exactly like we thought, and it was actually a lot of fun. However, I wouldn't recommend necessarily people go play this on the ladder. I mean, I played some of my games there, but the truth is, we were only about 50-50 with this deck. Now, granted, once we started made the changes and put in the burn down the house, things sort of changed and went the other way, and that's actually pretty sweet. So it means it is actually viable if you want to give it a go. Maybe if you have something fun that you need to play your dailies, play a bunch of lands or something, like go ahead and put this together and knock it out. But the reality is, this is probably more of a fun deck to play into the play queue more than something you would play on the ladder. Just because it's sometimes just going to stumble not getting the key cards or whatever, but it does have some level of consistency, so it's not completely going to be a pushover. But, you know, compared to some of the other stuff we put up on the channel over the last few days, I'd say go check out one of the other videos and play that if you're looking for something to play in ranked. But if you want just something fun for the open play queue, this one can probably fit the bill. Now for today's card spotlight, we're going to stay on theme and we're going to talk about Land's Edge. This is kind of an enchantment that people forgot about. It used to be Enchant World, which is also really funny, a thing they used to have. But the reality is this is an enchantment that any player can use at any time. You can discard a card, and if you discard a land, you get to deal damage to a player. So very specific and very awkward that both players can use it, but then you can discard a thing, but you can only deal damage to players. So, I don't know, quirky card, but there were some people that played it in various combos way back when. It's had one reprint, I think in Chronicles, and really hasn't been seen since. But you can, I don't know, you can pick one up probably for about $2 to $4. They're not real expensive, unless you want one of the original ones from Legends. That's a whole different story. But yeah, just kind of an interesting card I thought was on theme today with us playing a land-heavy deck. Also, don't forget if you want today's deck list, you'll be able to get it in the description below, along with links to my Facebook gaming stream and our Twitch streams. If you want to come by, say hi, come hang out, and even have input on what shows up in these videos. And if you have a deck that you want some help with or have questions, feel free to stop by our Discord. We're glad to help you out. The community's really awesome there, and everybody's been really active helping each other with decks, especially as we entered the new season for Innistrad Midnight Hunt. And if I can be so kind as to ask you, please, if you're going to be getting anything from TCGPlayer or from Amazon or from Ultra Pro, I have affiliate links down in the description. If you click one of those before you do your shopping, I'll get a small kickback here and you'll be helping me out, and you don't have to do anything different. Literally click on it and do whatever shopping you were going to do like normal. And then finally, if you haven't, please like, subscribe, share, comment, do all that wonderful stuff, because your support and your activity is how you help your favorite creators' channels grow. That's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.